Hey, all. In today's episode of the Career Packs podcast, I want to talk about documenting your life. A very cliche thing to say as someone who puts their life out there on the internet, but I want to dive into why today. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up, people of the world? Welcome back to the Career Packs podcast. My name is Neil Patel. I'm the host of this podcast. We are on day, 212. For those of you who are new, welcome to my podcast. This is a podcast where I talk about my daily life, my struggles, some of the lessons that I've been learning, things that I just accumulate with my experience as a kid in his early 20s. Today, I want to talk about a very important topic, which shout out, by the way, one of my favorite creators that I've been watching their podcast and their main channel. His name is Suketu Patel, Suketu Patel. Amazing dude. They have him and his wife have an incredible podcast as well. Please check them out. But he made a video today about why he films his life. And I haven't really talked about the importance or why I really care about documenting my life, let alone my daily journey here while doing a podcast. I've talked about it in podcast specific terms. However, just the deeper importance behind why I care so much and why I've made such a leap the past 7 months to put myself on camera, share my story, share all of my learnings, my thoughts, things I do with my friends, family, coworkers, even sometimes just sharing my story. To me, documenting your life isn't just taking a picture with friends at a bar or the yearly Christmas picture that you take with like your family. It's so much more than that. To me, I think it's about highlighting your life and your story. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? Recording those moments, taking pictures during those moments, taking photos or videos during your highs and your lows, recording the behind the scenes moments that no one really knows. And by the way, none of these even have to be public, but just for you to look back on. And I'm not making this podcast to force you guys into, picking up a camera, sharing all of your trauma and putting it out on the internet. No. I just want to let you know this is going to be a very quick podcast. I want to share three quick reasons why documenting my life has been so life changing to me, honestly, because it's an entire identity shift. I don't see things in the same way, I guess. I want to document everything. I want to put it on camera for me and also for the people of the world. I guess this all starts with my dad. When I was younger, he had this really old jinky camera. I don't even know what kind of camera he had. I was born in 2001, so whatever was famous in 2001, he recorded everything from clips of me going to the bathroom to the clips of me putting on my clothes, eating lunch, eating dinner, drawing with colored pencils and crayons on the wall. And as a kid, I was addicted to garbage trucks. I would literally stay up in the morning or wake up early in the morning to watch garbage trucks. And I had like three or four garbage trucks, and I would make little paper balls, put them into the truck as if it was real. He recorded all of that. He recorded me talking, all my funny jokes. This man showed me everything. And I'm so grateful for that because that plays a part into my third reason. But the first one is that I'm going to get older. As simple as that. I'm 22 years old right now, and the older we get, we have so many new responsibilities and like you have to be accountable for a lot of shit, and you just forget your past. And you know how on Snapchat they have those to on this day last year, on this day 5 years ago, on this day 3 years ago. Sometimes when I'm on the app and I see that, it's like, whoa, that is incredible. That this is what was happening 3 years ago, and it just gives you a quick little smile. And I view that the same way with me recording my own videos, putting them out onto the internet, all of these podcasts, everything. I want to look back as a 40-year-old and know what 22-year-old Neil was doing. I want to watch all these podcasts back and realize how naive I was and how little I knew, how poor my ability to speak was, or my storytelling skills, and just my ability to make videos. All of those things I want to see like, dang, bro, you knew nothing. You were still speaking, I guess, some good stuff, but where you are now versus where you are then, like, that's crazy. Or laugh at the YouTube videos that I make, all the fun memories that I capture, be 40 years old, sitting in a chair with my wife and hopefully some kids, and seeing that, that is everything for me. Every day is a new day to capture a new memory with coworkers, my friends, family, my significant other, most importantly, random people that I meet, strangers. That's the first thing is I'm going to get older and someday I'm going to die. So if I have things to look back on, I'm going to record them. I'm going to document my life. The second reason why documenting my life has been profound is that I'm grateful to not only share this journey with me, my significant other, and all the people that I love, but to you guys, the people who listen, the people who watch my videos, my, I guess, YouTube videos, my short form videos, this podcast, of course. I'm grateful, so grateful, because it fills my heart. I don't feel more fulfilled ever than when someone says, like, hey, man, I relate to your work or the things that you say, all the stuff you post. And that means there is someone out there in the world that is part of my mini community of like-minded people who share the struggle, the things that I learn, my interests, and whatever else I choose to share. If there's someone who views it and they like it and they give me some flowers for it, it's like, yes, it's some dopamine rush to, and it makes me feel good, but it also just lets me know that, like, hey, man, there's someone out there that really relates. And I get a sense of that feeling that I'm making some sort of impact in the world. And the third thing, something that I've never really talked about publicly, and I guess my love for it, even though it hasn't happened yet, is my kids. This is the most important. Someday I want to have kids. And I, at such a young age, have so much baby fever. I cannot wait the day I become a father. It is undeniably the truth and a fact for me that the happiest day of my life will be the day that I find out I'm going to be a father, and the physical, real day that I do become a father and my child is birthed. That is a day I cannot wait for, because this goes beyond myself. I'm not only doing this podcast and all this other stuff, whatever it is, just for me. It's for my kids to see what the hell their dad was doing. What was he like? What were his mannerisms? What did he know? What didn't he know? What was the world like in 2023 versus 2050? Sorry, I lost my complete train of thought. My dad was here for about like 10 minutes. Where was I? I was talking about why documenting my life has a huge impact for me regarding my kids. I guess it's always been a dream of mine to have kids, and then once I have them, just show them my, not only my entire life, but just show them the world. And I think them being able to, I guess, like, go back and see every single podcast episode that I did, if they're interested. I don't even know if they will be. But having kids someday, it means a lot. And knowing that I have like all this behind the scenes footage and videos of me growing up and growing into a father someday, I think that's the coolest thing in the world. And I can't wait to show my kids that someday. So, the biggest takeaway that I want you guys to have from this episode is that I'm not here to force you into anything, but rather considering the power of just picking up your phone and recording a simple moment in your life, whether it's with you, significant other, doesn't matter who the person is, what the place is, what the event is, at what time in your life, the ups or downs. If you're having a long day, just record yourself talking yourself through your emotions. If you had a great day at the gym and you're smiling uncontrollably, pick up the camera and tell the camera why you are so happy and proud of yourself. Just document your life more, and I think it'll be for the better. Not for, I guess, not in the short term, but in the long term, it'll be like, wow, I'm glad I captured that moment. Even for birthdays, my partner's birthday is coming up, and knowing that I'm able to have all this footage from the past 5 years of us being together, all the memories, all the ups, all the downs, text messages that we can refer back to. It's just, it's great. But that's all I have for you guys today. I know this episode was just kind of weird out of nowhere, but documenting your life is vital for me. And I'm so glad I decided to take it serious. starting 7 months ago with this podcast. And I will also take it more serious with videos on YouTube, short form, all of that. And if you guys haven't been following my short form content, I post pretty frequently on TikTok, Neil_Patel4. You can check me out there. On Instagram, a couple times, couple times a week. No, I'm sorry, a couple times every couple weeks or a couple times a month. I like to post like my best high quality footage onto Instagram. I don't know. I just like having that high quality short form content on Instagram, on TikTok. I like posting just like my thoughts, my daily learnings, and all that. This podcast is obviously similar to the type of content I post on TikTok. And then on YouTube is just like my best crafted long form videos, which I'm learning. I'm getting better at. I'm close to buying a camera, guys, in the next week or two. So stay tuned for that. Also going to be dropping some more YouTube videos coming soon in the next week or two. I have deadlines, don't worry. But just document your life more and it'll go a long way 10 years from now. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys enjoyed this, feel free to share with a friend. Follow us on all socials at the Korea Pact Podcast and leave me a 4 or 5 star review. It'll help me out a ton. I appreciate you guys. And like I always say, take care, tell someone that you love them, and go do something nice for someone today because they genuinely deserve it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.